ever wondered, why am I here? What is the purpose? Why was I put on this planet? Well, we all wonder that. And it's an important question because once you can answer that question, it gives your life direction, it gives your life meaning, it gives your life purpose and power. So what is the answer to that question? Why are you here? Well, God has given us an answer. It's found in Isaiah 43 and verse 7. It says, everyone called by my name, created for my glory. Created for my glory. Why do you exist? You exist for one big reason, and that is to glorify God. To bring glory to Him. We're told that not only were you created to glorify God, but you've been redeemed to glorify God. It says in 1 Corinthians 6 that you've been bought with a price. You're no longer your own. Therefore, glorify God in your body and your spirit, which belong to Him. You said, when was I bought with a price? Jesus Christ saw you looking ahead into the future, in chains, chained to sin, in the slave market of sin, and He paid the ultimate price, His blood, His death, His separation from God, to purchase you out of the slave market of sin and to bring you into God's family if you've been saved. So, everybody, we've all been created to glorify God, and Jesus died for us so that we could glorify God. So you say, well, how do I glorify God? Well, as we read through the Scriptures, we find a lot of ways we can glorify God. By believing in, loving, and rejoicing in God. We glorify Him by doing everything. We eat, we drink, we live, we work, we play, everything to the glory of God. We confess our sin because that shows that we believe God has the ability to forgive us our sin and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. We're confident in our prayers because we know there really is a God and He's listening and we're living in a way that pleases Him. We trust God, like Abraham and Sarah. The miracle of having a child when she was 90 years old and he was 99 years old. They trusted God and it glorified Him. By doing good works, that brings glory. As we do good works, people see our good works and they glorify our Father in heaven, Jesus said. Our spiritual growth as we become more and more like Jesus, little by little, as we reflect the glory of God in our lives, it glorifies Him. As we serve God, as we evangelize and tell other people about Jesus, it glorifies God. As we confess Jesus as Lord. You see, God is glorious. We can't add to it or take away, but we can live in such a way so that we point it out to other people. And when we confess Jesus as Lord, as it says in Philippians chapter 2, every knee will bow, every tongue will confess one day that Jesus Christ is Lord to the glory of God. We will all point to the fact that He is glorious. Jesus is awesome. Jesus is amazing. Let me ask you a question. All this starts when you confess Jesus as Lord. We read in the book of Romans, but whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Whosoever shall believe in his heart that God raised Him from the dead and confess with his mouth that Jesus is Lord shall be saved. Have you done that? Have you given your life to God? Are you living every day in such a way so that people can see that Jesus is Lord and He is glorious? If not, you need to make that decision today. Maybe you need to get on your knees even right now and say, Jesus is Lord and my life's going to show it. Because if you do, you will be living out the reason why you're here.